What's up, guys, and welcome to Coaster Maniacs. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to put out there, this footage was never intended to be seen by anybody, but Wrestling Daze and DJ Btazzy have gave me permission to put it up. So with that, welcome to the secret conversation.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm tired.
Surprise!
I see the green screen. I do it.
The secrets are being revealed right now. This is behind the scenes stuff.
Like I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
Shush! Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I did. I kind of started filming for the cooking part of the show tomorrow, so it should be kind of fun.
What time is that tomorrow?
Good question.
It's like because I'm on the West Coast, so it's like I gotta make sure I say East Coast time.
No, say your time, because I think I can figure it out, because I think you're 8 hours behind if you're on the West Coast.
That's about right.
Yeah.
So my time, I'm gonna have 1 o'clock. It's gonna be me cooking for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go live at 1:30.
Right.
And then I'll probably go live for like 45 minutes because I know the Insider's got something going on about 2:30.
Okay. So what are you cooking? Do you do a lot of cooking?
Oh yeah. I'm making root beer ribs.
Oh,
That
sounds lush.
Nobody cares about your peeps.
No one cares about your peeps, mate. No one cares about your peeps. Yeah. let the adults talk here, would you, Coaster Maniacs?
Yeah. You're just too young.
Five.
Root beer. Wow, that sounds amazing. Is that like a speciality of yours?
Root beer ribs. I make wings, buffalo wings. I basically everything with chicken. Yes.
That sounds
what else?
nice, man.
I on for the Sunday, I'm making macaroni and cheese, but with the what do you call that? The flavor hot Cheetos on top.
Oh, nice.
And in the after party, you should be sharing with me, right?
Yeah.
If you can fly out here, which nobody can.
That's true. I was going to say this does sound like an invitation. Like it might not sound like an invitation, but I'm still receiving it as an invitation.
Right.
So it's like
by all means. It's been pretty messy in California right now.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah, I got tickets for Street Rules. I don't know if I'm going or not.
I know we all got tickets for all these shows, and it's like up in the air.
Yeah.
When is Extreme Rules?
Is July 19th.
Oh, okay. So that's the next pay-per-view after Backlash.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh,
I mean, I thought about.
That's how I feel about it. Ooh.
I thought about getting SummerSlam tickets because it's in Boston, 3 hours away from me. But again, I don't know if I should do that.
You never better guess than I do.
Yeah, I mean, you could get them, and then obviously, if it doesn't happen, you'll get a refund.
Yeah. But how fun is that, though? I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? It's really difficult. I don't know when they'll get crowds back. I think someone said that Drew McIntyre had mentioned crowds might be coming back at a certain time. I haven't seen anything.
The reliable Drew McIntyre.
That's where I get all my information from. Is Drew McIntyre? That's where I get all my breaking news.
Oh, Drew.
So what's your stream about tomorrow then? Is the food? Is the food unrelated?
Yeah,
yes.
The food is going to be, so basically it's a pre-show to all the streets that's coming on tomorrow. So it's called tailgate. So you know how you tailgate, you have food.
Well, we don't have it. We don't have tailgate parties. It's it's such an American thing.
Oh, you haven't lived, Daze.
We don't have them. We don't have them. No, if you go to like the Premier League, the English Premier League, it's just people in their shirts walking to the ground, and then you get food from like a burger van when you're there. There's no tailgate parties or anything. No.
I'll see over here. You get people get put through tables and.
Right.
Oh,
right.
you haven't lived until you go to a Raider football game.
Bill's Mafia,
yeah.
Oh my God!
Wow.
He's got the colors on already. The black and the.
I live black. I actually got your shirt ready to go for tomorrow.
We are wearing black, actually. That's kind of funny.
Like, I got the feed.
Yeah, I was just looking there to see. I could just about see "Let Me In" on it, and I was like, I think that's a Fiend shirt. That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's
so
really cool.
I already got the shirt ready for tomorrow. I'm wearing your shirt tomorrow. I'm still waiting for the insider shirts.
I still need to get one of those.
I brought them out. I haven't seen them yet.
And I'm gonna try and get to your live stream tomorrow and jump in and check it out. And I'm looking forward to it.
Don't forget,
this gonna be?
It's gonna be afterwards too, as well.
Oh, afterwards too. Oh,
that's the fun one. Yeah.
We did a dry. We just did a dry run. Oh my God.
So you're telling me the after hours one is where it's going to be kicking off, yeah?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, the before is going to be all Btazzy and his cooking, and then after it's going to be me and Btazzy and.
It's been a while.
The sun will come out and there be.
Tomorrow.
You can kind of see how the stream's going to go, Daze.
Yeah, wow. Look, this kind of off-the-cuff, unhinged carnage comes out with some of the best stuff sometimes, doesn't it? You know?
We tried. We was like, are we going to keep this PG? And like, we better be. I don't want to get kicked off of my coming back shows and everything.
Yeah. Yes, but you do have to be a little careful with the language. But I think you can get away with a few things.
Yeah.
Get away with a few things. So what have you been up to today?
What have I been up to? Actually spent. Shut up, Coaster. I actually been trying to set up for the streams for tomorrow. So I got those ready for tomorrow, and then I'm getting Fridays ready, just so I can have it done. And I don't think I'm gonna do an after party for Sunday because it's a long day. And I know the NXT got stuff going on too. So I'll probably just do a tailgate where me and Coaster just on there.
Breaking news. I just found that out.
Well, I actually just got done talking to the NXT actually right before you guys go on. Like,
hey, that worked.
That's a long day.
Yeah, it's big weekend this weekend, isn't it? Like with Backlash and everything. So I'm not sure how that's all going to play out. Like, there's so many moving parts. It's so hard to keep track of, like, when you're streaming or Coaster's streaming or Insiders is streaming or like there's so many different things happening now.
That's why, like you said, every midnight, that's where I'm going to be.
Yeah, it is definitely worth just getting a time slot and just making it your own. I do really think that's so important. Important.
I'm thinking about, because I got it for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for both days. I might cut Wednesday off because it's so wild on Wednesdays. So,
wild West.
So we'll probably just do Monday and Friday and playoffs.
We're on our first phase. We're still in phase one. Our second phase, I think, is next week for us.
Okay, that's cool.
That's when our shops reopen, and I think it might even be this weekend that the football comes back for us. It's not far. It's either this weekend or the weekend after. So we're in the UK. We're real close now to things starting to get moving again and shops opening up again and things like that. But everyone cares about football. That's the only thing they care about over here. As long as the football comes back, the soccer.
I actually can't wait for UK NXT.
Yeah,
I really miss it.
Yeah, do you watch that regular? Do you?
I try to, because it's Thursday and it's like it got a weird time to it because out here it's like 12 p.m. So it's like the mid part of the day. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So, but no, I love it. I honestly think they're NXT and UK. They're about the same. I think the crowds are great. The crowds are a little more great on the UK side, though. Because they are loud.
Yeah. That's where a lot of those soccer chants and like the football mentality kind of really comes from. Because when you go to a football game here in the UK, they will just be chanting all throughout the game. And you know what I mean? They're going for some beers and they're going to make their voices heard. There's not too many people that go and just kind of sit quietly. And that's really kind of gone into wrestling as well. So
And what I saw though, I saw an arena. I don't know if it was the O2 over there or not, but I saw somebody made an idea of getting like cardboard cutouts and putting them all throughout the arena. So now you'll be able to play. It was soccer. I know it was soccer, but so now and they're gonna pipe in like cheering and stuff, but you're gonna be looking at a bunch of cardboard cutout people.
I saw that. That was it. Well, I saw it in the German football league.
Was it?
Yeah. Apparently, you have to pay like $20, $30, and they will print like a life-sized kind of top part of you, and then they put it in the stand. And then I think you watch the game and you kind of try and spot yourself or something. I'm not too sure how it works, but it's kind of your way of going, even though you can't go to the game. So
hey, it's better than the was the Japan League when they had sex dolls.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing?
And you gotta think somebody's, you know, if they were to blow up one, somebody had to blow all them up too.
No, these were the premium ones. These weren't the blow up ones. These are the top quality elite level. This was elite squad. That's what we had here. Yeah,
Oh
did you
my
hear
God.
that? Apparently they didn't know. They legit didn't know that they were sex dolls. Imagine that conversation.
Yeah, guys.
Where you get these from? Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Sex dolls are us. What?
They're very accurate too, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah, we're back to the crowd thing. We're very underrated out here about crowds, how loud the crowd is out here.
You have a crowd?
Our San Jose crowd is really loud.
Yeah.
It's really loud. I feel like I've been to 3 shows this year, and one was the Hell in a Cell.
Wow, you was at the Hell in a Cell.
Oh my God! If I could tell you the day that was, I thought I had to run out the arena afterwards.
I bet you can still hear the boos, can't you?
Oh, AEW chants and everything.
Yeah, ringing in your ears.
Yeah, and that's Sacramento crowd because they only have one sports team out there, the Sacramento Kings, the basketball team.
Yeah.
They are crazy. They are crazy. It's gorgeous stadium. But, oh my God. Yeah, it was like, and then I remember somebody asked me, like, how was the red light? Because that's the first time they did the red light.
Right.
I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay, somebody forgot to turn on the lights. All right, cool. And then I'm like, watching it, like, you know, it is very hard to see a red Hell in a Cell and then red lights.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I'm like sitting here, like, I can't see. And Bray Wyatt already wearing red as well too. So it's like, all right.
Maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point, just to not be able to see the ending of it. but the good. I just went to one in February. It was a dark match with the feed, and they had the red light, but it was locked the cage. It was good. It was good.
Okay.
Just don't put no red cell over it.
Yeah, I mean that was really stupid, wasn't it? I mean, it's hard to see through that cell at the best of times anyway. So to put the light on as well, I should imagine was impossible. Yeah, and then obviously the booking didn't help.
No, not at all. Oh my God, I literally thought, and I already was scared because I was on the stage was right here. And I was in the corner, like on the side, and I completely forgot they brought the fireworks back. So the opening, and you know what's funny about that? I was actually watching your stream while I was at the show.
No way.
So
I'd probably do that too.
Really? Was you?
So I almost dropped my phone because when it shut the fireworks, I'm like, oh my God.
That's amazing that you was able to do that. Whenever I go to the O2, there's no Wi-Fi there at all.
Really?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
zero bar. There's nothing. Like, you can't even get phone signal.
Wow.
Yeah, I think because it's a new arena. It was a new arena. That's
Right.
part why. That's the only reason.
Were you able to use your data though?
No, you can't.
Oh, you don't.
Well, in the UK, you couldn't do anything. I've been to quite a few arenas where that's the case. I actually think I'm starting to wonder if they block the signal in some of the UK arenas because it's getting a bit too coincidental. I wonder if it's to stop people uploading to Twitter. That was my thought. So I've been to a few now,
and that's why you were outside, right?
That's why I had to run outside when the Fiend first arrived.
Yeah.
Because inside you couldn't. There was no signal
on the escalator.
That's on the escalators. Yeah. It's kind of. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do in that moment. So, yeah, that's crazy. You were there, DJ Btazzy.
That's really cool. It was nuts. What's the other one? I forgot the other one.
And you guys are just getting fast food places opening up again, I heard, right? Like, you guys had those closed down from when I was told by a couple of my UK friends over there. They said that they didn't, like, no McDonald's, no Burger King was open during this whole time.
Wow.
Oh, no. Did yours not close?
No, we had them all open.
No, yeah, as went way back in March.
Wow.
No home delivery, no drive-through, obviously no going inside. So yeah, they were all closed. And even right now, I don't know if they're reopened, but I have seen adverts on TV saying that you can now start to get deliveries. So KFC have got a really good advert at the moment. It shows all of these like homemade chicken that people have done. And like they're a little bit burnt and they're a little bit they've tried like and whatever and then they go we'll take it from here and then they show their chicken and they're like available now for delivery KFC, which I thought was a really good little cheeky advert.
That's actually good.
Fiona's the one that actually she has a video I think it's on her Twitter still that shows a McDonald's line and it going for like a mile when they reopened. But we had it where like you could go through the drive-through. The local Burger King actually made me go inside to pick up my order. They're like, I said I'm doing pickup. They're like, oh well, you have to come inside to pick it up. I'm like, well, isn't that the whole purpose of not going inside to any of these? They're like, oh, but you can come inside, but you can't sit down and eat here. I'm like, I still have to come inside though. What?
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? That's strange.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
DJ, what's it like being a wrestling fan on the West Coast? Because I've always wondered that. Because
it's still sunny there, yeah.
It's still sunny.
Yeah. But it's like when you get wrestling at 8 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock where you are.
I told them when the East Coast, they actually get it at 8 o'clock, the Raw. So we get it at 5 here. So it's super early, and we're like daylight everything. Yeah. It's a little hard. I got to eat everything East Coast. So I did that for a purpose. Just so I can get everything live because I don't want nobody give me spoilers or anything.
Yeah.
But there is a ton of wrestling fans out here. It's a mess. The sales area always sold out.
Yeah.
Unless it's a house show.
Sometimes they're better though.
No, not here.
Really? Wow, that
yeah.
surprises me.
In fairness, not here either. In all fairness, I've been to a few house shows, and they kind of phone them in.
Wow, no, over here, like we get like John Cena and AJ Styles was a house show match once. I mean, we have really great house shows over here. That's mainly what we get. We rarely ever get Raw SmackDown in our little tiny arena.
That's the other show I got. December. Me and my cousin, we found out that NXT was doing a show out here. I was like, oh, gotta go. Gotta go.
I've never
It
been to an
wasn't.
NXT.
It wasn't crowded, but it was loud. It's just the fans are so passionate. It's ridiculous. I love NXT minus some storylines,
Yeah.
but it was so much fun. Finn Balor. It was Finn Balor versus Keith Lee for the
Wow.
main event. I was like, it was loud, and Keith Lee. I forgot he actually started wrestling out here. Before he made it out there. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. And that's why, yeah, we have some wrestlers that came out of here.
Blackheart too, right?
Blackheart is from Oakland, my hometown. The Rock is from Hayward, just down the street from us.
Wow.
The Usos, of course.
We got John Cena.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it. That's all we got. It's John Cena. Oh, and Sasha Banks.
I'm sorry you have to. But,
was there anyone?
yeah.
Was there anyone you could meet when you was there? Was there like because when I went to Tampa, there was a table when you first walked in that had 3 NXT stars that you could go and say hello to, and they'd sign something for you.
Wow.
Yeah, well, this is what happened. So when we got there, we actually had my little baby cousin, so we couldn't really move anywhere. But yeah, I forgot the referee name, the main referee. I forgot his name. But he was there. He was taking pictures. But none of the wrestlers wasn't. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't really do that here either. Like, even if it's a house show, they don't have nothing set up. And when they go, they go. Like, they don't stop and, like, hang out. I think I got my picture taken once with JoJo. And that was about it from there. But
Here's a funny story.
They're just taking off.
Here's a funny story. The first ever wrestling match I ever went to was a WCW house show in 1990. I'll tell my age right now.
That's a mate. That's class. I love
It's classic. Steve, of course, Steve was in the main event.
Yeah.
But we came. It was a surprise. My brother took me. I never went. It's like, oh, okay, cool. We come on the side, and we see somebody coming out of the car. You won't believe who's coming out the car.
Go on.
Lex Luger.
Oh.
Wow, that's cool.
I was like, all right.
That's cool.
Of course, we were scared. We ain't gonna say hi. You might beat us up or something. But yeah.
Was it a good? Can you remember much of the show, or was you like too young?
I mean, it was a cage match.
Wow.
It was a cage
match. That's amazing.
I'm always getting the cage matches. Like in Oakland, about 10 years ago, we had an elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Like I went to that. I'm like, oh, okay. What else we had? TLC about 2 years ago, San Jose. Asuka won the title.
Yeah,
that cool. Was amazing.
I think I've only seen one cage, and it was Cody and his brother when he was Stardust and Goldust, and they faced the Usos in a cage.
Yeah, I can't remember that match.
I think it was a house show.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't announced, and all of a sudden we just see a cage when we walk in. I'm like, that wasn't supposed to be there, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's cool though, isn't it? That's really cool.
But then again, then we get shows where we get Bobby Lashley's sister, so I mean, it fluctuates.
Yeah, true.
I think the most best arena. See, I can't talk no more. Best event I went to was 10 years ago, and this is before the Undertaker started getting old. So I don't know if you guys remember this storyline when Randy Orton was against like the Vince McMahon, Stephanie, and all that, and Shane McMahon, and I think it was right before WrestleMania, and it was like Randy Orton versus. This is for legacy days and all that. So the week before, I'm watching wrestling at home, and I don't know if you remember this. Kane came in there with Stephanie, and she asks, "Is it done?" You're like, "Yeah, he'll be there next week." I'm like, "Who?" And Stephanie was like, "Well, next week the Undertaker will face Randy Orton." I'm like, "I'm going to that." So I was when that entrance came. Oh my God. I was so excited because, I grew up an Undertaker fan. So it's like, is that entrance with the flames, hot by the way,
Yeah.
was like the best thing ever. I will never forget that. Never forget that. I saw the Undertaker before in his corporate ministry days.
Okay.
When he dressed up as Kane, I think that one time.
Yeah.
And I guess Vince thought he was at his house, but he ended up in the ring.
Yeah.
That's one of it. I'm telling my age right now.
That's great. It's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Do you guys remember the Peep Show when Kofi and Seth Rollins, I believe it was, they were both champions? I think it was a year ago. They went on. That was right after Kofi won the title.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I think that's like the last event I actually went to. But I mean, the fans were hot there too. Like, I mean, loud, not you know him. They were on fire. All right.
This is a historic moment. You guys remember? It was Jericho's highlight reel, and Shawn Michaels was he was the guest. Do you remember that whole scenario where Jericho threw him in to the Tron?
Of course, classic.
That's another bit I went to.
Wow.
I was
that's
like,
great.
Dude.
That's classic.
Yeah, that is classic.
They made a playset of that.
Huh?
Did they? I think they made a playset, didn't they, with the Geritron?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird because all you see was the glass flying. And I was like, I hope that wasn't a botch. And obviously it is because that's how he messed up his eye. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you was there. So when you go to like a Raw then on the West Coast, do they what time does it air? Because to be honest, I don't think it ever. I'm trying to think if ever they're on the West Coast. I don't think they changed the start time, do they?
Nope. It's actually going to be that time. So we start if it's like say in Oakland or something like that, the West Coast. It will start at 4:30, which is going to be the East Coast at 7:30. That's like you get your dark matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Raw will start at the normal 8 o'clock for the East Coast, and we get it at 5. So we're there early.
I've never thought about that. I've never thought about a West Coast show. The fact that it's that early for them to be sat there, that's weird.
It's crazy. Like we get I guess we don't get the shot because we granted, if say people we have to get off work or like say that we had to get off work early or something like that, we had to go straight to the arena, and that's traffic time.
Yeah. Especially if they have to film too that day or something. Like when they tape.
This is a funny story. So, do you remember the Christmas episode? Well, not the Christmas episode. You remember the episode where it was Vince, Shane, Triple H. Who am I missing? Vince, Shane, Triple H. Who am I missing out of that?
Steph.
Yeah, Steph. I don't know how I forgot about her. So I don't know. You remember it was like we haven't been doing our job, and blah blah blah, and things is going to change. It was that episode.
Yeah. Yes.
So I was there, but before that even happened, this is actually the last event I actually saw JoJo there too. Actually, that's the funny part. She was the ring announcer. Okay. So that's actually kind of interesting. She basically said, instead of getting one Raw, you get 2 Raws. So I like to hear that's too much wrestling.
Yeah.
It's like a mania right there.
Oh my God, I'd be heartbroken.
Oh my God. So I like to hear
I'd be heartbroken.
I like to hear
No.
Check,
It's
please.
weird.
How?
It's weird because I like sitting here like the day before was TLC with the whole Asuka the ladder match, where she won the title, and I'll come here to another WrestleMania. Thought it was going to just be 3 hours. It ended up being, because they didn't have to worry about commercials. I think I watched a total of 6 hours.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had to cancel everything that night. I'm like, dude.
Now, did it feel like it flew by? Because I know, like, when I went to Mania 35, Mania 35 flew by. It felt like.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. If it was a pay-per-view, I can see it fly by, but it's Raw.
Yeah.
A 3 hour Raw is too long. And I think I sent a chat to Daze about. They were like, dude, we need to go back to 2 hours.
Yes.
Because that's when WWE was successful on Raw. It's for 2 hours because nobody's like, hey, let me just go somewhere else, because obviously it's gonna be older by the time I get back.
All right, guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but it looks like Zoom's gonna kick us off in 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason, Zoom's been limiting me now for 45 minutes.
Zoom sucks. All right, it sucks.
Dave's already told me that. Yes, I already know that.
I don't know anything about Zoom. This is like, what is this? My third time of being on Zoom or something ever? I don't know.
Seems like that, Days. It really does.
I have to do it for a lot of my family members because we can't see each other right now.
Yeah.
So it actually helps, but at the same time, it's annoying.
All right, Btazzy. We'll catch you later, man.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, great speaking to you, dude. Thanks for the support.
You, man. Hey, anytime. I love your stream. So looking forward to tomorrow too.
See you, man.
I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Anytime.